YouTube, what is up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to talk about some skateboarding tricks that I talked about in my book, Yesterday Erased. I wrote this book. It's highly based on my life. 95% of it is exactly how my life went down, or based on actual events. So I want to do a video showing you the tricks that were talked about in this book. These tricks have been on my channel before, but now you can actually see them and be like, oh, wow, for those of you who have read the book. If you haven't read the book, there'll be links right down there on how to get a copy, or you can just go to andysrock.com. It's simple as that. But skateboarding tricks, let's do this. In Chapter 4, I kickflipped the Donato's wall. So there it was. That wasn't the first time I kickflipped it. The first time wasn't on film, but yeah, I kickflipped this wall probably over 1,000 times. It's just like what I did when I was growing up. I love this spot. This is like my home on my local strip where I grew up, and I still skate it sometimes today. I've probably done about like 20 different tricks on it though. Like I've skated that thing to death. In Chapter 6, I talk about board sliding a handrail at Shapes, I believe we call it. That's what it's called in real life, at least. Well, I don't have a clip of the board slide, but I have a horribly filmed clip of a feeble and a attempt on a crooked grind. Oops. Funny fact, that was actually the very first feeble I ever landed. Like, I didn't even try it on a flat bar or whatever. I was just like, I'm going to try it on this handrail, and I did it. And it was really ugly on my part, and my friend, like, coughed during it. You can even hear him say, whoops. Oops. But there you go. That is the Shapes handrail. Unfortunately, it has been taken out. It's not there anymore, or else I'd probably go try to do some stupid trick on it that I shouldn't try, because it's a really awkward roll-up. In Chapter 10, I talk about doing a few tricks on a double set. Well, that double set was actually in Riverside, California, where in real life my mom lived. And it was Christmas Day, and I was wearing all red. Easily one of my favorite days of skateboarding. That was so fun because I just felt my flip tricks that day, and I never done anything done a double set, and I just boomed out those tricks. So really, I was really pumped on that footage when it happened. In Chapter 11, I get injured doing a board slide on an 8-stair, and I totally have footage of me landing the board slide on that 8-stair. So there it is, and that was completely accurate how it all went down in the book, and that was like my favorite rail in skateboarding history. I did so many more tricks on it afterwards, and it unfortunately got taken out. Rest in peace. 8-stair rail at NKU. In Chapter 13, I'm kind of like all emotional at night, and I'm like, man, screw this, I'm going to go buy myself an ollie gap in the middle of the night. Well, that gap was completely based on a real trick. It didn't actually go that way, but here's the ollie. Yeah, in real life, I just took that gap to kind of mesh it with what was going on with the story at the time, but in real life, I just kind of said, hey, friends, come film me doing this gap, and I did it like third try, which is strange for me because I've always been really bad at taking impact and rolling away. Like, I usually have to try things like 100 times before I roll away, but third time's a charm. I was like, heck yeah, let's go home. Have myself some soda for celebrating. And I feel like the big skate scene is in Chapter 16, where I go down to Atlanta and find a 12-stair and a 16-stair. Well, a lot of you guys who've read the book probably thought about it like, I wonder if he's talking about Hollywood High, because Hollywood High is a 12 and a 16. Yes, I was talking about Hollywood High. It was a quick weekend trip in the book, and I didn't want to say, like, we flew to California, you know, like, I didn't want to explain the story, so I just had us drive down to Atlanta for the weekend, and I did a few tricks on the 12-stair, and then I board slid a 16-stair. Wraps up this video, guys. I know if you've watched my channel for a while, you've seen this footage, but I've had a few requests for it, and I always thought it would be kind of fun to do this video. So I'm going to go. Like I said, if you want to read my book and haven't, there's information right down there in the info how to get it, or you can just go to andysrock.com. If you're international, you can get it in your Amazon. If you're here in the States, get it at andysrock.com because it supports me better than if you buy it on Amazon. So, and for those of you who have read the book, you know, help spread the word and whatnot, I just want to say thank you again. I still get things on all my social medias about it, and I just want to say thank you. You guys rock. I love you, and maybe we'll do dinner sometime. I don't know. Maybe lunch? Who knows? walk in the park. I could list them forever. Without further ado, there's some bloopers after this, and I'm out. This is called the self-destructive exit. Goodbye. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I had pillows. So I could land on them, but I didn't land on them. I freaking missed somehow. I'm alright. Goodbye. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, then hit this right here. You're gonna get more skateboarding, skits, pranks, whatever randomness I come up with. It's free, so click it, subscribe, or die. You're getting crap like this too. I get caked on a regular basis. No! Oh! That was the chocolate one. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Dirt. I have an injury on an 8-stair board slide. I get injured. Can you talk words to me? Snake sound. Of me board sliding that rail, it's not the... What are you looking at me for, man? You're sitting there on YouTube just staring at me, and it's not cool, man. It's not cool. I'm leaving. Talk about the tricks that were in my in fact, I don't even have a so I have no idea what I'm talking about. You know, after years, you think that I'd have a different way of dealing with not talking correctly words. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm just gonna talk about some... My face lit up. I didn't know that noise was happening. That was just a coincidence, but yeah. Well, I don't have a... Well, I smoke a sound like an Indian Michael Jackson. You know what? A lot of people are gonna be like, "What are you, racist?" Like, just because you talk about race doesn't mean you're racist. Has anyone ever processed that in their brain? Like, I'm Caucasian. Oh my gosh, I'm racist. Against me? What? What kind of argument is this? I want mayonnaise on my sandwich. I don't know.